Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Shred Shack on 89.7 FM, mywcwp.org. We have got a very special show for you guys tonight. We got a lot of new music. We got some covers to play later, and we've got somebody in the studio right now. Hi.
Hi. To somebody.
Yes.
I'm here, too.
Yeah, Reese is here, too. Madam Mayhem is in the studio with us. Thank you so much for joining us. I know that you have been busy as hell for the past couple of days. What the hell's been up with you?
Well, we just finished a U.S. run. We were out with Smile Empty Soul and Asa Drum Winkler playing some pretty cool shows. And the album, Ready For Me, is coming out on Friday.
Yes.
And then we're heading out to the UK and Europe with Fozzy and Hardcore Superstar, so that's going to be pretty fun.
I know, you were bringing it up to me because we by the way, it's been such a long time since we've seen each other, like maybe 2 weeks?
I know.
Yeah.
Like I saw you, I left for tour, and then I came back.
And that's a crazy thing to fit into 2 weeks, but
yeah. Yeah.
Because we actually saw each other backstage at the Doro show,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to ask, when Doro comes, do you guys talk on a regular basis, or is it kind of like an I'm in town type of thing?
I mean, we'll email once in a while. She's the nicest woman ever, so she's super cool. So every time I see her, I give her a huge hug, and she's just awesome. And their whole band is pretty cool too. So
the positivity is infectious,
isn't it?
It really is.
It's yeah.
He can attest to this. Every time she calls in, we leave with such a huge smile on our face.
Right. That was the best part of touring with her. What was it, last year or something like that? It was just such a positive experience,
right.
And she's that genuine all the time. It's not an act. It's real life. She's amazing.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart.
She's amazing.
So when you hopped off this tour, where was the last place that you were at?
We were in, where were we? Knoxville, Tennessee.
Ah.
Yeah. And then we went to Atlanta to rehearse for this Fozzy tour that we're about to go on, and we shot a quickie music video and then came back.
So you shot, in between the tours, you shot a music video. You are here right now.
Yep.
Do you sleep?
No. No, I do not. Usually I just go, and then after a couple of months, I'll crash for 3 days. You won't hear from me, see me, and then I wake up and I do it all over again. Yeah.
I mean, it explains a lot.
Yes.
I'm actually looking at the tour right now that you're doing with Ozzy right now. It's starting in the O2 Academy.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard only good things, so.
I mean, I've never been myself. I've never left the continent, so.
No, we're not that lucky.
Yeah,
you guys have to come hang.
We do.
Yeah.
Maybe in England. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But
if I can afford it, I'll come.
But when we were looking at this, I was just thinking, have you toured Europe before?
No.
This is your first?
This is going to be, I mean, I've visited and things like that, but we've never done a full Madam Mayhem tour before, so it's going to be really fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the new album.
Okay.
Because we got a copy of it, and I guess it's all right, or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's great. We loved it.
Yes.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We love the singles as they were putting out, and we were trying to play a little game of match it up, because the last time we saw you was in Revolution,
right?
And we were trying to match up the live experience with the tracks, and that's
how'd that go?
Well, it definitely worked for Innocent.
Oh yeah,
that's
good. Yeah, no, I mean this album is so fun, and it's really personal to me. I spill my guts out during this album, and so everyone gets to find out my deep dark secrets, but also I love the music that we were able to create, and so it's also just fun. If you don't want to get too serious into the lyrical content of it, you can just rock out to it.
Yeah.
That was really the goal.
I know that you had a lot of you had some guest appearances on the last album. You had a lot of people hammering in with the production. Was this pretty much the same thing? Did you have anybody come in for any special appearances, or was it?
Corey Lowry, who co-wrote the 2 singles off the last album that Billy Sheehan produced, which was Now You Know, actually produced this album, and we co-wrote everything together, and he's from Saint Asonia, and then his brother, Clint Lowry from Seven Dust, also contributed and co-wrote some songs with us as well, which was really fun, and then you also have Troy McLawhorn on 2 songs from Evanescence, so it was really, really fun.
Nice. To
be able to work with people like that. It was really cool.
Awesome. Yeah. So you've got a tour kicking off on the 27th in Europe. So that means that obviously, given your time frame, you have enough time to shoot another music video.
Yeah,
and you're
right. Yeah,
God.
we're gonna have like a whole album full of just music videos.
Just film
We
it on the
just
tour
try to
bus.
we just try to like squeeze it all in, like all at the same. I don't know. I don't like to rest, as you can tell from what we said earlier.
There
I
you
don't
go.
like days off, so the more we can do, the better.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not leaving till like when, the 25th, the 20th.
So there's plenty to do. Trust
Yeah.
me. You don't even know. We got to unload gear from this last tour tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
All
Yeah.
right. So we have a couple songs from the album that we're going to play here. And normally when we finish an interview, we play a little game where we do like the lightning round with all the quick questions. But we have already done that with you, so I think we need to play IKEA or Death Metal.
Yes.
So
This is like my life. Ever since we played this on the last time I was here, I have, and I said this to you before, I have been taking that game with me all over the place and just going up to random musicians and being like, let's play this. And it's been like the best game ever. So yeah, and I still can't ever get the answers right, even though I've played it so many times. So I'm so excited for this.
All right.
So excited.
We're gonna get started with that. We're gonna play something off of the new album, Ready for Me. It's called War You Started. And Reese, this is one of your.
Oh, this is my favorite on
Oh,
there.
yeah.
There you go. There you go. So
I'm
we're
excited.
So we're going to play this right now. When we come back, we're playing IKEA or Death Metal. Madam Mayhem in the studio on the Shred Shack, 89.7 FM, mywcwp.org. Madam Mayhem there with War You Started on the Shred Shack, 89.7 FM, mywcwp.org. And Madam Mayhem is in the studio right now.
Hello.
So what do you think of that song?
I mean, it's my song,
Oh, there
so
you
I
go.
freaking love it. No, but we love that song to play as the first song usually during our sets because it gets us really pumped up and the crowd really pumped up, and that's why we made it the first song on the album. I just love it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Before we get into the game, we had a couple of questions from some people who follow the page. Melissa wants to know what other female-fronted rock groups do you really enjoy?
I mean, if it's female fronted, I'll always listen to it and enjoy it because it's like more girl power.
Yeah.
But I grew up listening to whether it was Pat Benatar or Lita Ford or of course Doro. But then even currently, like now, you have Hailstorm, you have Evanescence, you have all these really awesome bands that are female fronted, and I'm just pro it. I'm very pro female fronted bands overall. Yeah.
Not that you're biased or anything.
No,
of course
not at all.
There you go.
What do you mean?
And Philip wants to know, would you murder someone over pancakes? And if so, what flavor would they be?
I wouldn't murder anyone, but I would really hurt them. I like food. I have a crazy sweet tooth, and I love pancakes. So really doesn't need to be any certain kind. It would just, I want the pancakes. So I'm going to get them. And the spikes might come in handy for
There you
that.
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least they'll come in handy for something other than the stage presence, I guess.
Stage presence,
And
opening
CDs,
I
yeah.
was just opening CDs with my spike gloves. Like it was nothing, and everyone in the studio was just staring at me like I was a psychopath. So that just
Actually,
happened.
like I was thinking in my mind, like, oh, that's what they're for.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a bunch
so
of CD
obvious now.
openers on my hands. No big deal.
You laugh until it comes in handy.
Yes.
It always comes in
And then
handy.
you're the hero.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to do this right now. We haven't done this in a very long time. I think the last time is actually with you.
Yes.
But we have a refreshed version of this game. It is time to play IKEA or Death Metal.
Yes.
Now, again, for those of you who are not in the know, who don't know how this game works, you are going to be playing Reese. We're going to be playing, I guess we'll play the first to 5 here.
All right.
You won last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still love it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I got lucky last time.
This originated from a website called IKEA or Death Metal, where basically they would give you the name of something and you had to tell whether it was a piece of IKEA furniture or a death metal band, whether it be foreign or domestic, just with a strange name.
Mm-hmm.
So that game only had like 20 of them, but I have managed to scrape together a list of much more than that. So
Yes.
here we go. Here is IKEA or Death Metal. You are the guest, so you will go first here.
Okay.
Okay. Dragor. Is that a band?
Well, the way you said it, it's a band.
It is not a
Oh,
band.
you did that on purpose. Like, right? Like, you did the whole accent, the whole
I
thing.
see.
Dragor is a flat woven rug.
All right.
So no
All
point.
right.
So no
This is
points so
badass.
far.
Oh,
Reese.
goodness.
Yes.
Okay. Alsted. Is that IKEA or death
Austin.
metal?
I'm gonna go IKEA.
It is a circular ceiling lamp with ridged edges.
That's
Yes,
amazing.
you are correct.
IKEA or death metal,
I don't know.
best game.
All right, so you got
Ever.
a point right there. We are going to go back to Madam Mayhem now.
Okay.
Here we go. Machetazo.
IKEA?
It is a death metal band. It's a Spanish death metal band consisting of only 2 members playing all the instruments.
All at the same time?
Their names are Dopey and Robber.
Is it at the same time? Do they play all the instruments at the same time?
I've never seen them, so I can only assume.
We might have to look that up later.
Yeah, I think
actually.
so.
No, I'm very curious now, but you have to tell me how to spell that.
Okay. Reese, back to you.
All right.
As Megan, is that IKEA or death metal?
Let's go death metal.
It is death metal.
Oh, you nailed it.
It is a Norwegian folk metal band whose name translates from the ancient Nordic word for might of the gods.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I might have to
fancy.
listen to them.
There you go.
Very fancy.
Okay, here we go. Mayhem, back to you.
Uh-oh.
Kekal, is that IKEA or death metal?
IKEA?
It is a death
Death
metal
metal
band.
band.
It's a death metal band from Indonesia.
No. Oh, goodness. I
All right.
suck at this.
So it's 2-0 here so far
Oh, jeez.
on IKEA or death metal. Reese,
Yes.
ASSUK, ASSUK, is that IKEA or death metal?
Death metal.
It is death metal.
What? I totally thought it was going to be IKEA.
It's a death metal band out of St. Petersburg, Florida, whose music is described as
What?
being broody, malicious, and doom-ridden.
I actually just played over there. I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh my God, I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy. I wish I knew about that in advance.
We are on the verge of a clean sweep here.
God, I'm so bad. Why do I love it if I keep losing at it?
It's still a fun game, I guess.
So fun.
Okay,
Okay, here we go.
Norasin.
Death
Norasin.
metal.
It's IKEA. It's a wooden laptop table from IKEA.
What?
I'm giving the description so you can tell that I'm not lying.
Why is it a wooden?
I don't know. All right.
What is the worst thing?
Okay.
Reese, back to you.
Okay.
Odinsvik.
Oh, that's got to be a death metal band.
It's IKEA. What? Odinsvik is a dual bowl sink.
What does it look like?
I don't actually know.
Is it cute? Is it something to
I'll
put
have
in
to
your
look
home?
it up later. But oh my
You'd
God.
think something with the name of Odin in it
Yeah,
would be a death metal
it
band.
has to be.
Okay, Mayhem.
Oh goodness!
Dagstorp. Is that IKEA
Please
or
be a death metal band.
It's not. It's IKEA. It's a piece
I've got 0 right.
It's a piece of IKEA furniture. Dagstorp is a black leather sofa.
What?
All right, I think we have to sudden death this because this is incredible. All right,
Oh my goodness!
all right. First one to say the correct answer for this wins. Bladvas.
Death metal.
I couldn't even. IKEA furniture.
It is a piece of IKEA furniture. Bladvas is a handmade quilt pillowcase.
Why does it sound so evil?
I don't know.
It sounds so evil.
So many of these that I wrote down are so evil sounding. Akerkulla, Bladvas, Godsmorgen, those are all IKEA pieces.
Godsmorgen is IKEA?
Godsmorgen is a round stainless steel table leg.
If we ever get a chance to talk to Sabaton, we got to ask them why their language sounds so evil.
That's the thing. Like, I would play this game with people from, like,
Yeah.
death metal bands
Yeah.
and they would be like,
Oh, that's our friend.
They'd be like, I'm in that band, you moron. And I'm like, oh, I didn't get that one right.
So in the 0 hour with sudden death, Mayhem has won.
Even though
IKEA
you
or Death
totally
Metal.
won because that was a fluke. Because that was insane.
Please pick up Madam Mayhem's new album, Ready for Me. It is out this Friday. And we're going to play one more song from that right now. We're going to play Innocent right now.
Thank you.
No problem. Mayhem, thank you so much for coming by. Always a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Love it.